Are you finding yourself spiraling and thinking obsessively about your pelvic floor and your prolapse? I get it. I've been there. You're in the right place. Hey, I'm Jennie Del Reeve, and in this video, I'll explain exactly why obsessively thinking about your pelvic floor and your prolapse, and even trying to visualize a healed prolapse, can make you more symptomatic and prevent you from healing. You really want to make sure you stay tuned to the end, because I've created a really cool visualization for you which will not only calm down your pelvic floor symptoms but also help you heal over time. I have dedicated my life to this work. It's how I healed my own prolapses and how we've helped countless women in our program heal their prolapses. There's a link below in the description and you can get on a call to find out how I can help guide you through this process. Okay, so let's get into the first thing you need to know. Have you noticed that every single time you think obsessively about your pelvic floor, or you're checking to see if it's got any worse, or you're worrying that it's going to exit your body or get worse after menopause or after a second child, and we go on and on and on, right, with these kinds of mind spirals, have you noticed how symptomatic that makes you? And I'm here to tell you that actually it's that kind of thinking that created a prolapse in the first place. Now, I'm not saying for a single second this was your fault, or that it didn't happen via childbirth or via the menopause. However, a prolapse is an emotional issue at root. It's a mind-body issue. And just calming the thoughts down a little bit in the right way can really reduce your symptoms over time. And as we've shown with many members in our program and myself, you can also heal this way over time. So every single thought we have produces an emotion. So it's thought first and then it's emotion. And this creates an effect in the physical body. And if you have worthiness issues, trauma, being hard on yourself, not expecting things to go well for you, catastrophic fantasizing, which means focusing in on the problems of the world, I did all of this, it will create something in your body at some point. And this has been usually going on for decades. So a prolapse, the entire bottom half of your body literally falling out, right? Your safety and your support system falling out is a sign you've been feeling insecure and vulnerable and potentially anxious for years. Now, the really cool thing is when you change that just a little bit, your body will heal really, really quickly. So now let me talk to you about what most people are doing to try to heal. And I try to do this too. Most people are trying to take a really attention-grabbing reality, like a prolapse, which is symptomatic, which is scary, which you've been told you can never heal, and then flip it straight to the positive. Have you been trying to visualize your ligaments tightening and lifting? Or have you been trying to visualize your vagina or your prolapse as a beautiful flower and healing? What you've been trying to do, and kudos to you for giving it a go, is if you look at the screen right now, you've been trying to jump from a low emotion, such as insecurity and fear, no wonder, because you have an attention-grabbing reality, right? All the way up to joy. And you cannot do that. I'm going to be 49 this year. And if you've bashed around on what I like to call the Wild West of planet Earth for a couple of decades, you cannot just flip negatives to positives. It does not work that way. You have to rainbow bridge your way to better feeling thoughts, better feeling emotions. You have to change your beliefs slowly over time. If you are, over the age of 35, if you can relate to this and you've really struggled to think positively about your prolapse, put the word spiral in the comments for me so I can see who else is struggling with this. And remember that if you want support on your journey, we have helped many women heal their prolapses, and there's a link below in the description where you can hop on a call with a live person, with me, and we can see how we can best support you. Okay, so when you visualize, it is really, really important that you stay more general, and that actually, in the early days especially, you stay off the topic of your prolapse, because where attention goes, energy flows. Now think about it. If we take this pen right now, and let's say this pointy end is the healing end, okay? Where you have a well body, you have vitality, all your ligaments have strengthened, your prolapse has fully reversed itself, everything is going great. And this is the prolapse, this is the current situation. If you think about it energetically from a thought perspective, You have spent way more time, understandably, on this end of the pen, worrying about your prolapse, thinking it's going to get worse, potentially believing it can never heal. I get it. I had all of those thoughts too. And this end, this what you don't want end, is really, really developed, okay? If you could see energy, you would see a huge collection and a big build-up of thoughts about what you don't want. So here's the problem. When you try to visualize positively your prolapse being healed over here, without realizing, you just tap into these thoughts that you've already had about your prolapse. So the topic of prolapse for you is currently a negative one, not a positive one. So if you start trying to visualize your prolapse as healed, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're just going to get more negativity going. And what can happen when you try to do that is you end up being more symptomatic because you don't believe it. With the law of attraction and energy and mind-body healing, you cannot just use beautiful, fancy phrases that you don't believe or conjure up images in your mind that you don't believe. You have to produce an emotion. And the emotion of healing is a feeling of peacefulness, a feeling of satisfaction, a feeling of contentment, a feeling that there's zero urgency, a feeling that you don't actually have to heal yourself. Your body will do the healing. You have to let go, relax, and surrender. Not an easy thing to do if you're an A-type personality in recovery like me. A little tip for you: most women with prolapses are A-type personalities. You are a strong, strong focuser. So you can't just flip from being a strong focuser and thinking negatively about your prolapse and getting something going in your body and tension and all the rest of it, and then just whoosh to feeling very peaceful about that topic. That does not work. Okay, so whenever you want to heal something that you have been thinking negatively about for a really long time, you always have to go more general. Okay? When you feel very positive about something, then you can be really specific about it, right? If you're really excited about a vacation, you're happy to go, you can't wait, of course you're going to ramp up all the specifics, where you're going to go, where you're going to stay, how you're going to feel, what you're going to eat, who you're going to hang out with, of course, right? That's the Hollywood law of attraction. Of course that works on a topic like a vacation. But on your prolapse, no. I've been doing this work, mind-body connection, with clients for 20 years. And I learned in the early days that you cannot take somebody with a really attention-grabbing physical reality, something that they don't want going on in their body, and just flip it around willy-nilly to the positive. It does not work, friends. And please, comment below if you've noticed that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a nice general visualization that I've created. You'll notice I don't even mention the pelvic floor. You'll notice I don't mention prolapse or any of that stuff. We're going to stay very, very general to help you soothe yourself and calm yourself down. And remember that the only point of any meditation or any visualization is to calm down the negative thinking. Your body does the healing, not you. You've just got to get out of the way of yourself. You're not trying to heal yourself via meditation. If you try to do that, you will actually once again get the energy going in the direction that you don't want, towards the unwanted end. Okay? All right. So what I'd like you to do, close your eyes. You're going to take 4 really nice deep breaths. So I'd like you to visualize a breath going from your toes all the way up to the top of your head. And we're going to take a nice 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 breath, and then just hold it at the top for a second or two. And then you're going to exhale through your nose or mouth. Okay, and again, now we're going to take a nice inhalation from the feet, visualizing from your feet all the way up to the top of your head. Breathing in for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Holding at the top for 1, 2. And a really nice long exhalation through the nose or through the mouth. And again, third time now. Really nice deep inhalation. And hold. And exhale through the nose or mouth. Okay, final one now as you feel yourself just sink into your body a little bit more. Breathing in through the nose. And pause. 1 and 2. And exhale through the nose or mouth. Okay, now I just want you to relax, allow your breath to return to normal as I read some nice soothing phrases to you. If an image comes up in your mind and you like that image, just allow that image to float through your mind. Your body is never fighting against you. Your body wants what you want. Your body is always working with you, and if you let go and allow it, it knows exactly what to do. You don't need to do it all today. You've got tomorrow. You have time. There's zero urgency in the allowing mode. You can just let go and relax. Every single cell in your body has a blueprint of well-being. Your cells are intelligent. It's all done for you. Your cells have supreme knowing, and they know how to get you back to balance. You can just breathe and relax. Your body knows exactly what it needs at any moment in time. You don't need to fight your body anymore. Just trust, relax, and know that your body and your cells know what they are doing. If you relax, your body will give you all the signals you need. Feel into how it feels to be taken care of, to be supported by the universe, to have non-physical beings crowding around you and offering love and support in any moment in time. Feel how easy it can be if you don't fight it. I'd like you to visualize yourself accepting and honoring yourself right now. Let it be okay to be exactly who you are and where you are right now in this moment in time. Everything you want is coming to you. It's time to let yourself and others off the hook. Know you are doing your best. You are on your way to worthiness. Worthiness is your natural way of being. Breathe your way to worthiness. Calm down the racing thoughts. You are on your way. You have absolutely nothing to prove. You were born worthy, and you came here to create. But there is nobody up there with a clipboard checking out how well or not well you think you are doing. None of that stuff is going on here. You are pure, unconditional love. You love and you are loved. And that is your dominant way of being. Okay, I'd like you to take 2 really nice deep breaths now as you come out of the visualization. Breathing in again for 4. Pausing at the top. And exhaling. And again, breathing in all the way to the top through the nose. Pausing at the top. And exhale. Okay, I hope it helped. You are only ever a couple of thoughts away from feeling better. And when you do that, you cannot be a match to things going wrong in your physical body. If you want our help, click that link below, hop on a call. We have a program. We can guide you through this journey. And check out my next video on what not to do when you have a prolapse. See you next time.